All right, so what's your next move? All right, here it comes. Atali Primal Conqueror. What are you doing? What do you... Okay, fine, whatever. Then I guess in response, I'm going to have to cast Go for the Throat. And I guess I'll just have to cast Reverse. But that's not even a magic card. Today we're playing a deck I'm calling Copy Control. You want to make your opponents mad? This is the deck for you. Oh boy, this has got to be the most fun control deck I've ever played. The namesake cards that are making me call this Copy Control are the fact that we are playing 4 copies of the new card, Return the Favor. 2 red mana and Spree, which costs 1 additional for each additional Spree ability that we add. It says copy target instant spell, sorcery spell, activated ability, or triggered ability, and you may choose new targets for the copy and or change the target of target spell or ability with a single target. This is amazing because we can copy some crazy powerful instants and sorceries that our opponents are casting, or we can change the target of their removal and copy that removal and kill 2 of their things when they try to kill 1 of our things. Just a super amazing and versatile card, and it's been so much fun just messing with people and changing the targets of their reanimation spells, or making their monstrous rage target our creature instead, or you just a whole bunch of other stuff. You'll have to see in the games just all the funny things we get to do with this. 3 copies of C Double, which is 2 and 2 blue instant. It can't be copied, but that's fine. We get to choose one, or if they have 8 or more cards in their graveyard, we can choose both instead, which is not that difficult considering we're playing some Jaces in the deck. We can copy target spell and choose new targets for the copy, so that's anything they cast. Or we can create a token that's a copy of target creature. Sometimes we get to do both, and when we get to do both, chef's kiss. To support these cards, we are playing 4 copies of 3 Steps Ahead as a way to counter things, and also create copies of tokens, which, you know, if we steal some stuff from them or make some copies of their stuff, we can start copying it, but mostly to counter things, as well as 4 Brotherhood's End. And then creature-wise, we are only running 2, 4 Smoldering Eggs, because it dodges Brotherhood's End, and it synergizes very well with us casting a lot of expensive instants and sorceries. And 4 Chrome Host Seed Shark for the same reason. It creates a bunch of incubation tokens that happen to be quite useful, and that can be a win condition on its own if we don't end up actually stealing a bunch of creatures and stuff from our opponent. And then we also have 2 copies of Blue Sun's Twilight to copy and gain control of, and then also potentially copy creatures from our opponent, and a single copy of Red Sun's Twilight as a silver bullet against the new Simulacrum Simulator control deck, or what, I can't remember the name of the card off the top of my head, but that new big score card that has been going around with that makes a bunch of tokens and for the artifacts that you have. Blowing up all their stuff and then getting a bunch of tokens for ourselves is super amazing. And the tokens stay even though the artifacts get sacrificed at the end of turn. So that's pretty sweet. We got a couple of Case the Ransack Labs in the deck to help with instant and sorcery cost reduction. Every once in a while we do solve the case, and that's just nutty. But for the most part, we're just playing it for the instant and sorcery reduction so that we can cast multiple copy effects in one turn. A couple of Reenact the Crimes to potentially buy back something that we lost that turn, or potentially buy back a Jace as a win condition if we're just going to mill the opponent out, or use the Jace to mill something out of their deck and get it back, which is pretty sweet. 2 copies of Chandra Hope's Beacon to copy all of our copy stuff. We're just making copies everywhere, just except for C Doubles, the only card we can't copy in the deck. It can be pretty amazing just making a bunch of copies. She adds mana, she's removal if we need it. And then just basically an Izzet mana base with a few Thundering Falls for Surveil, just to help us make sure we're hitting our land drops and not drawing things we don't need. 1 Field of Ruin, 1 Mirax as a potential alternate win condition if we need it. And that's the deck. It's a lot of fun. It is super, super fun to frustrate my opponents with this deck, as you will see in the games. Make sure you stick around to the end to see the stats, and I will enjoy seeing you in the games, and I'll see you in the post-game wrap. All right, Canadian Wiener. All right, That is a name you can have on Magic Arena. We're gonna mulligan this. This is a little better. We'll put back the extra Jace. Island for our opponent. More islands. I don't think we want the egg this game. Doesn't feel like an egg game to me. Circuit Bender. Well, I like it when they tap all their mana. That's usually helpful for us. We'll go ahead and play Baby Jace Perfected. And plus on the Circuit Bender. Start picking him up. Ooh, Case of the Ransack Lab actually means we might be able to just win next turn. They don't have a counter for this. Oh, buddy. They make a Murex token, which is fine. I bet you never seen a control deck win this fast. They didn't have a counter spell, so I mean, am I willing to risk it? They have 49 cards. We can't mill 49 cards. Really close. If we can get Jace up to 6, we can kill them with Return the Favor and Reenact the Crime. When it makes another 1/1, yep. They're not going to let us get our Jace to 6. I don't know what they're playing. No, they just decided to go at our face this time. All right, we'll block one. They are going to let us get our Jace to 6. Well, we're going to play Chromos Heat Shark. They have a counterspell now. Mirror Shell Crab. That's fine. We don't want to waste our Return the Favor on that, so. Plus on the Circuit Mender. They're not making a Murex token this turn since they accidentally... Oh no, they didn't have enough mana to do it, so it doesn't matter. Their own Jace. Alright. Well, this could be amusing. Maybe they'll mill us 15 here. And we can redirect it to them. Yeah, let's just mill them 12 instead.
And your entire mind unravels.
Made them scoop all by itself. They're just like, no. One card made them rage quit. Okay. Simon Sage. Simon Says. Opponent goes first. This is interesting. Red Sun's Twilight may or may not be useful at all, but we can always discard it later. Brotherhood's Ends, same thing. I'm gonna risk it, because if this is any kind of creature-based or aggressive deck, this is a fantastic hand. The Red Sun Twilight might be a bust, but I see a mountain. That screams Brotherhood's End being good to me. Let's keep the Jace, just in case that's the direction we need to go. Electrostatic Infantry dies to Brotherhood's End, so we like that. Let's go ahead and play an island, make them think they're safe. We don't have 2 red yet. Another Electrostatic Infantry. Now the problem is, would they have cast a Monstrous Rage there if they had it? They would have, right? Yeah, okay, there we go. Because if they monstrous rage, then the monster roll and the counter would have put the infantry above Brotherhood's End, and that would have been unfortunate. Slick shot show off. Well, we can Brotherhood's End that too. Is it worth just Brotherhood's Ending that? Probably. That thing can deal so much damage in one turn, it is probably worth just killing it. Well, the opponent seems to be running out of juice. We've got 2 Jaces, so I'm going to mill them and draw, because we need to draw something to deal with things they play. That's a land. That does not deal with things they play. We do have an Otawara, though. Otawara. Do they just have a handful of lands? We draw more lands. Oh my goodness. Alright. Well. Maybe it's a handful of burn and monstrous rages and things. We're milling all their creatures. 3 steps ahead was a fantastic draw. We'll let that go. That's not worth countering in my opinion. I'd rather counter something a little more impactful. My turn. C double is great. I love C double. Let's get more tap lands out of the way. I'm not going to play the Jace here, because I don't want to go shields down. I don't know what's going on with the opponent. They must have literally all lands. Let's go ahead and play Jace now. I'm going to pick up. Let's see what they got. Nothing again. What is this nonsense? Pick up. World's least aggressive mono red deck. They just drew all their mountains. Play with fire our face. You know what? Fine. Put one on the bottom. Man, they're just not having a good time. Alright, we have a return the favor now. So we can just mill them out next turn. Actually, we probably could have milled them out this turn. That's my mistake. Oh gosh. We're also drawing quite a lot of lands. We like lands though. That's okay. Going to braids. That's fine. So maybe that's what they're sitting on. Is just a bunch of stuff that can't, like, reckless impulse. That I think we counter. Because they haven't had anything good so far, so I think we should keep it that way. Yeah, that was enough to make them scoop. And we could have just Jace milled them and copied the trigger with return the favor, and then copied the return the favor with C double and milled them for like 60. We have found Jenny Ray. All right, Jenny Ray. We got Brotherhood's End. We got Jace. We need more blue, but I believe in us. Because if they're playing aggro, Brotherhood's End is choice. Razorverse Thicket. Well, that's enchantments. This is spotty. We'll have to see. I don't know how we like this matchup, to be honest. I've never been a big fan of enchantments as a whole. You got naturalist. Alright, well, we'll play a smoldering egg. Let's See how crazy they can go. I'm trying to. There's a restoration of a Ganjo. Nothing too crazy. They're getting a land. They have a basic now, so maybe they. Okay, Spirited Companion. Draw the card. So they're not pumping their stuff yet. They're going to gain some life. So I wonder. I think we play another Smoldering Egg and just sit tight for a minute. It is very annoying that this restoration of a Ganjo we can't really do anything with. The Brotherhood's End, but we can eventually kill it with the Chandra possibly. They get back another Jukai Naturalist, so they can do a lot of nonsense here. Hopefully it does not involve pumping their creatures though. Generous Visitor, well, they've only got 2 cards left in hand. Teachings of the Kirin. They're going to put a counter on the Naturalist. I really, really, really hope they don't have another enchantment. Oh, they can cast that from the graveyard, can't they? Okay, but they don't. Alright, well, let's wipe their board. At present, they don't have the mana to... Outlaw Haunting. That's a pain. I think our... Man, as much as I don't like it, I think our best bet is to wait and counter this Catilda whenever they find the land for it. Maybe we counter that. It flips both our eggs. Well, it does not flip both our eggs. Maybe we don't counter that. So we do this. Flip both our eggs because we really need to get on the board here. That actually flipped. We got the flip dragons. That's pretty sweet. They found the land. They do have an ossification. Okay, so they get one of our Ashmouth dragons, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. Blue Sun's Twilight. I think we just passed. We're at 20. We're not in danger. We get back a Spirited Companion. No, or they get back a Jukai Naturalist. Okay, I'm curious if we can return the favor Catilda. I think we can. Steal the 4 to this. Put the Catilda on our Ashmouth dragon. What? And because they control this, our guy gets pumped for the amount of stuff they control. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. The amount of wacky stuff we can do with Return the Favor, man. Oh man. Man, I'm having too much fun with this. Matthew Taylor. All right, buddy. Let's see how we can make your day. Opponent goes first. I'm gonna keep. I think we can find the land. Island for the opponent. Yeah, there's land. More islands. And Rona. Interesting. Rona dies to... We'll keep the sea double. Rona dies to Brotherhood's End. Experimental Augury. What is this? Oh, is it a reenact the crime list? We have reenact the crime. Okay, so I think what we do here, I think we Brotherhood's End to get rid of their ability to discard. And then, do they have a Spell Pierce? No, they Fading Hope. Well, that still slows them down. It gets us to a point where we have the mana up to copy whatever they do. And replay their oh, they got a Jace. Oh, they just straight up mill us 15 right away. All right. I see how it is. They got one of our Return the Favors. What do you got? We got Counter Magic. We also have Copy Magic. Another Jace. I think we don't let them have another Jace. They play their Rona. Yeah, we find another land. We will pass. Now we can reenact whatever they discard. Haughty Djinn. I'm gonna see double that. Do they have a counter spell? I mean, they have to have counter spells in their deck, but they may be running only 3 mana counter spells. Our Haughty Djinn's going to be way bigger than his, though. We can still copy it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna copy it at the end of their turn. Or maybe we got options. Them milling us though gives us a very big Haughty Djinn. They bubble up to put Experimental Augury on top. When they cast the Aquatic Alchemist, they get in. Well, I don't see a way they can deal with all this, if I'm being completely honest. So let's Smoldering Egg. Get in there. Put them down to 11. Pass the turn. Experimental Augury. They get in. We will block the 3/3. Take 4. Go to 11. We're both at 11 now. We have way more stuff. Okay. Milling us would be a terrible idea. Mill.
No secret escapes my grasp.
That's unfortunate. Can't really do anything about that. Ooh, Chandra. Great draw.
No more watching. It's time to do something.
Go ahead and get rid of these guys. Unfortunately, we're going to lose the Chandra, but that's okay. At least we're stopping them from killing us. That's the important thing. Want to play the land. They decide to transform the Rona. That's fine. And they play a Jace Reawakened. They plot something. They do not plot anything. Okay. They have to send both things at Chandra, which is not fun for them. No, they don't. Okay. Well, we're fine with that. Let's play Chromos Seed Shark. We're not dead yet. Experimental Augury. They choose their card. Proliferate Jace. Surprised they're not drawing and discarding, but I mean, we'll block the Alchemist. Then we're gonna reenact the crime. They Tidebinder. They're gonna Tidebinder our egg. Nope, Seed Shark. That's fine, actually. Brotherhood's End is probably pretty good. Return the favor. Alright, so I think we Brotherhood's End. Okay, they get Red Sun's Twilight, which doesn't help them at all. Go for it. That actually helped. The fact that they chose to cast it actually saved us. Because now we can kill Rona. We don't have anything for them to cast. We'll submit 0. Kill their Jace. Go face. Wow. What a turnaround. Do they have a Fading Hope? No, they have a Horned Block Whale. Well, we don't want that back on top, so. Alright, so we know they have a big whale now. We need to draw something good. What a back and forth. C double. That's pretty freaking good. We'll get in there. They have enough for us to get both. We'll let them flash it in. Ours does not come in tapped, so we can block with it. Look at this nonsense. This is what this deck is for. Like, we're out controlling a control deck. Like, they're a weird control deck, but I mean, we are so far from a traditional control deck. Let's go ahead and transform this incubator token and try to block with that. Well, 3 steps ahead is a very, very good way to stop them from foiling our plans any further. GG, opponent. Getting copied and redirected, and just too good. Whatever you got's getting countered. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna let that go because it's still lethal, so. GG. Otter Days. Alright, Otter Days. We get to go first, hooray! We got lands. We got copy spells. We got a Creechy. Restless Spire. Get the tap land out of the way. I love this artwork on this. This is one of my favorite full art man lands by a long shot. Mono red. All right. I can dig mono red. Smoldering Egg is a great blocker against them. And they don't play anything. Interesting. All right. Well, we got counter magic up now. Is it mono red control? Ooh, it's Rakdos. All right, let's go ahead and get this tap land out of the way. Man, do I want Brotherhood's End against them? I think I'm gonna leave it just in case. I don't know what variant they are. If they're like Anvil or something. Okay, well, I guess they're taking the decision out of our hands. We will go get a blue, since we technically need 3 blue for Reenact the Crime. I want to make sure we have that. All right, more 3 steps ahead. Can't complain about that. And now we have Return the Favors. We just, like, anything they do, we're just messing with it. Dinosaur, all right. I'd love for them to play some Metalis. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of their Cavern, because we want to be able to counter things. Countering things seems important. Okay, they have a Bitter Triumph. That's fine. I don't think we're winning this game with Smoldering Egg. Let's get another red, because we do need a lot of red as well. More Return the Favors. Beautiful. All right. Trumpeting Carnosaur. Nope. Blue Sun's Twilight. I don't think so. Farm Carved Coast. Nice. Getting to a point where we can counter and copy something, so let's say no to that too. C double. Let's get rid of the Shivan Reef and keep the Murex as a potential win condition for later. Chrome Host Seed Shark. C double and Return the Favor. I don't think I'm going to play the Seed Shark yet, because I think we're about to see an Atali. A Geological Appraiser. We get a Caustic Bronco. Alright, well, let's go ahead and Chandra.
No more watching. It's time to do something.
Looks like they have a removal spell for her, but that's fine. Kill those two things. Well, maybe not. They have a Restless Fence. The Brotherhood then does it too. Shieldred. Well, I will see double that. And a Jace. Let's get that down.
Phyrexia showed me the truth. Become subdued.
Going a little shields down here, but that's okay. Because if they play an Atali, we can always just copy their Atali. There's Carnosaurs in the yard. Okay. They're searching their library, though. So for something to kill our Shieldred, I guess. Yep, Bitter Triumph. They go after the Jace.
Curious behavior.
Does this say a graveyard? From a graveyard.
Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
I'm gonna have to see how this works. So they draw. They're gonna put target creature. And then we're gonna copy the instant spell, the triggered ability, and change the target. Auto pay. So we will steal this Carnosaur, and then they can have a Bronco, and then we will copy it again. Where's our copy? That doesn't matter. And we'll get their other Carnosaur. Oh, we'll see double. Make a token. That's a copy of our Carnosaur. Put in hand. More Carnosaurs. I'll take a Seed Shark, sure. Oh, man. We'll exile the Seed Shark. Yeah, that's enough. Oh boy, that was fun. All right, and we're back for the post-game wrap. Boy, oh boy. This deck is just too fun. Like, I'm sure as you saw in the games, like, just if you want to play control and you don't want to just sit there and do nothing and just counter things and you just want to have a good time, this is the deck. Overall 58% win rate, 40 and 29. I played more than 40 games because I was just having way too much fun with the deck. But we're churning through platinum. Started at gold because I didn't get all the way to mythic last season, playing too many jank decks, but the deck's definitely fun. I could see it maybe needing a little bit more in the 1 and 2 mana slots, but I feel like just spending the first couple of turns getting tap lands out of the way and then controlling the game from there has worked out pretty well. So the deck is definitely up to your interpretation, but if you want to have a fun time and you want to tick off your opponents, I absolutely recommend this deck, and it's just chock full of new cards from the new set. So a lot of fun, and I had a blast playing it. And if you enjoyed this, please don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Every like and subscription helps me out immensely, helps me keep making content for the channel and for all of you, and I appreciate every one of you that made it this far. I'll see you in the next one.